Hello, Olive Branch Church. Welcome to OBC Music Honors, a Black History Tribute. And today I have the honor of sitting next to Mr. Albert Richardson from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Hello, Mr. Richardson. How are you?
Hello, Nicole. How you doing?
I'm well, thank you. So, tell us who Al, as people call you, who is Al?
I'm a country boy from Shiloh, Tennessee. Little old small community, maybe 300 people. But one of the greatest communities that you ever would want to meet, or be in. It's a good place to raise your kids. And everyone from Shiloh turned out to be great people. And some famous and some, they did well. Everybody did well,
What brought you here to Murfreesboro?
I always lived here.
You always lived here? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Now, before you were telling us about some tragedy that happened in your life, can you share that with us?
Yes, ma'am. When I was young, probably about 7, 8 years old, we had people wanted our land, so they burned our house down twice. And after the second time, my dad and mom said it was time to go. So we moved from the upper part of the Shiloh to the bottom parts, which we thought, when we were coming from way up in the hills, we thought we was coming to town, because we were so far back in the country. And but it was great, and our grandparents and all lived there.
What brought you to music?
Well, I was forced into singing.
Okay.
I didn't like singing, didn't want to be singing, but my dad was a big part of that because they pulled me out of the choir stand and set me on the front seat at church, the ladies in the choir. And so when I got to church that Sunday morning, I'm sitting on the front seat. My daddy asked the question, "Why you ain't up there singing in the choir?" I couldn't say nothing. I said, "Cause I knew I was gonna get a whooping." So when I got home and I got a punishment, and from that point on, I was singing. So after a while, I got to singing, and it got good to me, and I found out that it was more joy of singing, and singing is life now, because sometimes I could be sad and just break down on a good old country song where I made up, or gospel or R&B or whatever, a life song that would really just pick you up. Singing is joy. It is.
And so with gospel music, is that all you've done, or have you done others genres of music?
Well, I did country, I did R&B, I did old rock and roll music. I've sung a little bit of all of it,
Nice.
and I love country music because country music tells a story.
It does.
But gospel music is the best because gospel music is something that you get a lot out of, that fills your soul. Because back in 1995, I was diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease, and when I became disabled with Lou Gehrig's disease, my hope and the only joy I had was gospel music. It would let me know how good God's been to me. Because I sang songs like "I Won't Complain," because God being that good to me. That's why I sang gospel music.
And would you say that's what also keeps you inspired?
Yes, ma'am.
It actually obviously got you through a rough patch in your life.
Still is. Yes, ma'am.
Amen.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me ask you one more question. What kind of advice would you give to any young artist right now growing up in gospel music or any genre of music?
Stick to gospel music and sing with a feeling. Don't sing just to be singing. Singing for a reason. If God gave you that voice to sing, use it for Him, because that's more than any money could ever give you. You could R&B might give you a lot of money, but some of that money it's not a joy, not a lot of joy in that. But all the gospel music I've sung is nothing but joy, peace, soul, love, kindness, good health. Good health is I have to really say that a lot, because good health is something that they don't have a cure for Lou Gehrig's disease. And at the time they gave me 3 to 6 months, then it went up to 3 years, then they said the most will be 7 years. So it's been 60, well, it's 39. I was 39 and I'm 67 now.
Amen.
So that's almost 30 years. So.
Wow. Mr. Richardson, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. We appreciate it. All right, Olive Branch Church, that's all we have. OBC Music Honors, a Black History Tribute.
you.